So it's like, I don't know, 8 a.m., something like that. We've already started off with a pretty good day, got some pretty good stuff done. Let's get you a little bit brighter in there, shall we? So in the last video I showed that I cut the back and the sides of his hair where it was matting. It was clumping. He was getting dreadlocks. Just that was the part that was tangling. The top is cool. It's loose. And somebody told me that if I cut it, it'll go back and be okay. So it's not the most beautiful job in the world. And let me get this diaper out of the way. And I use scissors. But we just got to shower a little bit, so it's still kind of wet, but it's cool. I left a little part in the bottom of the back so it can grow out. His queue has not been cut. And I don't know. I'm feeling a lot better about it. So I have this bag full of little bits of hair, and our budget's not that great. And I thought about this before when I thought about cutting his hair last year, was actually sending them to friends or family members as just a lock of hair. Hey, we love you. You're part of the family. This is him. I don't know if anybody ever does anything like that anymore, but that's what I have in mind. So this time, can I please, if you're seeing this video, tell me what you think. There's a way in the bottom that you can actually give me a reply. Tell us what you think about it, that kind of thing. That's it. Just we love you all. So many people, we have such a large family, such a large support mechanism that I can't name everybody's name without leaving somebody out and just coming out as bad. So I'm going to leave that one alone. If you've been in our life, we're really grateful for you. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of my curtain. We're in Sacramento. It's been raining the last couple of days. And we're praying for what I've been praying for since before here. So when I was stuck in the little county I was in before, and all the stuff was going on, honestly, I used to pray that it just wouldn't rain. And now that I'm back here, I'm kind of praying that it rains like it did when I was a child. I'd like to see things growing again and blooming again. That's kind of you guys know that I'm about faith. And I'm listening and studying to incredible teachers, growing in it more every day. We're seeing incredible stuff taking place in our life. We sowed some more seed today. Had my last little change, and we sowed to one of the other teachers, one of the other ministries. Has really helped change my mind and my being and bring me out a lot. While we're at home here, we're beginning to work on just our organization a lot better. And thank you guys for your patience on my autocorrect spell check issues and just all of our stuff. We're trying to work on. So we started about 4 days ago, kind of jogging in place for about 5 minutes, and that's about all my joints. My hip has been sore for weeks, just kind of let me know I've been on my butt, and I haven't been building. That muscle's been getting weaker. And it's the weather. This is the one. This was my best snap kick, my best stretch kick. I could bring my stand up and kick my knee up to my nose. A lot of other stuff. It's the hip that I fell on when I fell off the moving truck. So I kind of expected some things later in life. I'm 46. I'll be 47 in a month. It's not that late yet. So we're doing the work to get this together. So anyway, we're getting up. We're jogging in place. What we're working at is doing like 10 minutes every 2 hours. It was part of the regiment that I used a long time ago, that and high protein, that really, if you do that 10 minutes every 2 hours, your heart rate never actually, your metabolism just increases. It just grows to being expecting that work. It thinks that you're working like for the whole hour or for the whole 30 minutes every hour. So we got to do actually 2 of those today. It's pretty good. Excuse me if I'm rambling. I'm not working from cue cards or anything else. Just talking about what I have. He's eating more cereal as snacks and better, healthier stuff. He's got dry cereals over there. And a little bit of a quesadilla we had from yesterday. And our yesterday is like midnight and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We have a whole different time frame. Hey, I can't see your face. You're whited out. Sit up. Sit up. I can't see your face. You're all whited out. Hold on. Let's bring the white down some. Wait a minute. Okay. Now I see your face. Is that you? You're color whiting? You guys are seeing the fat. So when my son was born, I'm going to do this real fast and flash on myself. For my hair. When my son was born, he had hair everywhere. And I was like, that's a hairy kid. Whose kid is that? And from the bed next to me, to us, his mom said, you're pretty hairy yourself. And I never realized, because he had it like all the way up over, he has hair on his back, he has fuzz. And I guess I'm a hairy man too. Didn't realize it. Ooh, look at your ear. I'm cleaning your ears today. Ooh, you got yucks. We need to get a washcloth in there rather than, we're usually using one of those, actually, when I wash him, I use one of those scrubber things, but I fill it with soapy water to make a foam, and then I really use my hands on him. Just wiping all of his crevices and rubbing him, and he actually does it himself a lot now. But I guess we're going to do a washcloth with him. Ooh, the other ear. Get crusty ear. I got crusty looking hands. My hands don't seem to look like that to me in person, but whew. It's an old glass cut right there. And then an old dog bite. Nope, that's tea. You don't get tea. It's empty anyway. And he's got his grip. It's tea. There's his hair. It might come up. Actually, when it's not laying down, you can see it's pretty square on the edges. Pretty square around the other side. And he's got his little bit here that I did not really cut into. I didn't try to level it like everything else. And the front's not been cut. So we'll probably start putting it up in the thing now for real when he goes to sleep. And growing his hair out. See the other side. See, level on that side too. Pretty level. Guess this side is less level, or it just doesn't look as, yeah, that corner. So he had like little ringlets that were stuck on the sides, and they're like payas, if you know what that is. If you don't, it's a Hebrew thing in the Bible where it says, don't cut the corner of your beards. They actually mean this part. So they have the little ringlets that come down, and he had it, and I felt like, wow, God really blessed him with payas. And I cut them. Bad dad. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. We're vision setting, goal setting, really listening, really learning. He was working on from 1 to 20 yesterday. Can you say 20? Joseph! Can you say 20? Yeah, bottle. Empty bottle. Can you say 20? Hey! 20? Yeah. So, like right now, it's that's VeggieTales. But VeggieTales doesn't really do numbers and the sciences and stuff. So, trying to find a way to work that in as well. So he gets word and that's it. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to be, my prayer is for all of our, he's behind the camera now, and I can't switch it without turning it off. We'll turn it around for a second. That's you. I got you. Hope y'all didn't see any fat. You got me? You got the daddy? You got the daddy? You got the daddy? You got the daddy? So, where's that? The education. So, work is related to education. I spend a lot of time. I get up at like between 2 and 3 in the morning, do some breakfast, do some, the little jogging in place and some cleaning of something. Often it's been dishes. Our helper doesn't like to do dishes, and it's kind of driving me nuts. I used to be wakened in my sleep with punishment as a child if I went to bed without the kitchen being clean. You're on camera. What do you have to say? Come on. What's your major fuss? What's going on? What's the definition? What's the reason? So waking up to that mess is bugging me, and I'm starting to set deadlines and just real good, limits there. Saying that to say just our schedule, it's let me think this through for 1 second, y'all. Stop smacking me. I'm not the drum. We've been working on drumming. Get your finger on my belly button. Thank you. So, you are real distracted. What is it? So, it's either the posting that we do, I spend a lot of time posting anyway. From like 2 to 3 in the morning till probably 6 or 8. And then at different times through the night. Right now I'm usually going to bed by 9 o'clock. Wait a minute. Hold on. We're really praying, and I want to ask you all to just agree with us. Especially those of you who know how to pray and how to agree. Just whatever is holding back my return, the stop button. No, I don't want you on my belly button. Joseph. Thank you. Not my belly button. I don't like that. Return of my seed sown. Just please lift it up. Agree that it's happening. It's being done now. Again, we have stuff like our ADT, which pays us $1,000 to $2,000 per sign up. And we've gotten those bugs worked out where the one we did 6 months ago only paid us $300 because the company above us had an issue. Well, they got their stuff back together. So now we can make $2,000 again, but we're not seeing the closes, and we really want to see those. If it came to the point that didn't work, or besides that, I'm thinking about, going back to school. I always wanted to do the surgical technologist program. It's one of those things that really interests me. Surgical technologist, first assistant. It's the person who hands the doctor the instruments and often closes the wounds at the end of the surgery, may do the suction and other stuff like that. There's 2 schools here that have that opportunity, and I'm talking to them and really looking at that. I think that I'd really love doing that. There's a couple of programs that do surgery around the world. They're ministries. The idea of working for those, or actually the goal is to start one, is exciting to me. So that's what I'm saying. Even if I had $10 million right now, I'd probably still take the courses at some point and go and do it just to be a part, That's that thing with the chips they used to talk about. The verse that said, no. Hey. Thank you for the bottle. The verse that says, write the vision, make it plain. I've written it like 15 times where like the ships, I know their names and what they have. It's kind of that disaster relief is one of them, to bring in foods and tents and that kind of thing. And the other one I've had in mind was just a big hospital, maybe 12 or 13 operating rooms, and the ability to keep people housed while they recovered. It's been my vision for like 15 years. It's the thing that's like everything else has been geared towards eventually getting to the moving company, everything. I've recently found out that there's a company that, I guess they're a nonprofit, that has airplanes that have surgeries in them that go to different places in the world. And I'm just wrapping my mind around that, and that's like, wow, we could do ships and airplanes all over the world, fixing children's broken bones and bad eyes and things that come from malnutrition and other associated things. Whether it's pulling a ship up to shore, which is the part that I had visioned before and thought would be wonderful, but now even landlocked countries, or countries that, don't have any geopolitical support around them, we could actually help to heal. And that to me is part of what our religion, a strong part of our religion, is about, is healing, helping, blessing. So anyway, that's the stuff, my rambling. Hope you guys are blessed, doing well. We are getting our joy back, getting happier. And again, my son is jogging with me. So we're working on our obesity issues right now. I'm on a program called LARC, which is, if you have Blue Cross Blue Shield, it's free. Maybe I'll put the link to that down below. LARC sends you a free Bluetooth scale that you can go onto if you're overweight. And then later on, once they see that you're logging all your meals, they send you a Fitbit so that it logs your walks and that kind of thing. And we're I'm gearing up towards that, I guess, and we're doing it. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm definitely going to post my ADT stuff below, and then probably the LARC. Maybe we'll just put the LARC in the diaper fund, which is all the things, or most of the things that we're doing. If you look in there, you'll find it. As always, please hit subscribe if you're not subscribed and you're a family member or a friend, and press like on this so that we eventually would like to see these put money into my son's account. Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye. So bye-bye. Woohoo! Did you make it? What are you eating? What are you eating? What are you eating now? It looks like grapes. And the only grapes you threw under the bed last night. I cleaned most of them up. Okay, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. And the ones in the refrigerator. Maybe you got your... Yeah. Say bye-bye. Look over here. Over here. Joseph. Joseph! My son. Not you, dog. Dog's been eating good. We fried a turkey. So we had like 2.5 gallons of oil that we basically turned into like a gravy, and it had a lot of turkey fat juices in it. And it's getting mixed with its food, trying to fatten him up a little bit. You know, again, he's been doing pretty much no exercise, which makes him thinner. And we've been getting fat the other way, so we're balancing these things out. Hey, Joseph, say bye-bye. Give me the bye-bye. Okay, I'm turning it off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. He's laughing over there. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Just wave. Say bye-bye. Okay, that's bye-bye. Bye-bye.